Hi, welcome back to Art by Brooke. Sorry about the bad lighting. I'm actually going to be turning on my black lights, but I wanted to do a white background first, and last time I tried to do that under black light, I did way too much because I couldn't really see the paint. So this time I am going to leave my just regular room lights on while I do the background, and then we'll turn on the black lights for the colors. I am using leftover neon paints from my recent cross paint pour. You can check that out in the description or in the cards. And I think a waterfall paint pour would look really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and put the white on the background, and then we'll jump right in. Okay, so it's not quite showing up as much on the camera as it is in person, but it is still a little bit more dull than a regular neon pour. I think maybe I did a little too much white, though it's very hard to tell when it's in the dark like this. There's a ton of cells showing up. I do think I had DecoArt Satin Enamel in my white. Actually, I'm pretty certain I did. So I thought that could happen. And there's some cool opalescent look in here. Now, I don't know if that is going to translate to the regular light, but I hope so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this sit for a little while, and I am going to go ahead and set up my lights, my regular lights, and then we will take a closer look of it neon, and then take a look under the regular lights. Alrighty, so it has been sitting a while, so let's take a closer look. I definitely see a bunch of cells that weren't there before. This is probably the brightest part as far as the neon goes. And I'm sorry in advance, the camera doesn't like to focus on the black light pores very well. It has a lot of trouble between the dark and light parts. Actually, it's not doing too bad right now. This is really cool looking here, and you can see a little bit of the glow of that orange. There was a lot more up here, but I think it poured off or got covered as it kind of poured as I tilted. And then here's this really cool kind of cells and lacing. Looks really, really neat. It almost looks like gecko scales or something. And then we come up to the top. Some of the colors are darker on the screen and some of them are lighter on the screen than what I see in person. Like that glow up here, not as bright in person as far as I can tell. So overall, very cool. So let's go ahead and turn on the regular lights. And there it is. Completely different colors from under the black light to regular lighting. It's super pastel. I think I put way too much white in, but I actually really like it. I think it's really, really pretty. I was worried that the colors would get a little muddy, but I don't think they have. So let's go in for a closer look on this one. So we'll go down here. Love this part. I feel like this looks kind of like an opal. I know I kind of get that effect sometimes, and I just think it's so cool. Especially with neons. Neons are a lot more translucent than some of the other colors that I use, so they layer over each other really, really nicely, and you get those really cool kind of see-through layers. Coming up here, very bright corner up there. Well, I guess dark in this case. And then this is just so pretty through here. Purple that fades into green, and then orange. And then up here again, super pretty colors. I love this part down here. Some of the parts of the canvas actually remind me of those candles that you dip in different colors and then you peel so you see different layers peeking through. Like for example in here, where you can see green and then purple and then orange. And then especially over here, where you can see that orange with the purple around it. Let me know if you know what I mean in the comments down below. This turned out so pretty. I'm really excited about it. I always say that. I always mean it. So I look forward to seeing it dry, of course. I think it'll get a little darker, especially with the neons, because right now they're showing a lot of the white through. And I'm guessing some more cells may develop as it sits here. So I'll just have to see. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And click the bell so you get a notification every time I post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.